Ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday and welcome back to another SLG Meetup. Alvaro here. I hope everybody's having a fantastic week. Today, we're gonna have with us the one and only Orianne Collins. She's the founder and designer of Orianne Collins Jewellery, a super incredible jewelry company based here in Miami. She's also the president of the Little Dreams Foundation, mother of 3 sons, and black belt third dan. She's a very incredible woman that is going to be going over the latest trends on the jewelry industry and what she's been doing to take her business all the way up.
Hi,
Orianne, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Very good, very good. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you too.
Oh my God, you're looking phenomenal.
Thank you.
Where are you right now? At home?
I'm at home.
Well, it's a good place to be these days with what is going on, but we're the lucky ones here in Miami, so we get to enjoy the freedom. Well, I like to make a quick introduction about yourself. I was saying that besides being the designer and founder of Orianne Collins Jewelry, you are also the president of the Little Dreams Foundation, which we're going to touch base on that because I found it phenomenal how you're helping kids with sports, arts, and how they're getting all this support to get into Americans Got Talent. I saw some Golden Buzzers,
Yes.
and there is a lot of things that you've been doing, and also black belt third dan. I think that you're a very incredible woman. Very happy to have you here today. So welcome.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing the Little Dream Foundation for the last 21 years. So we help a lot of children all around the world. And we have 2 academies, soccer academy and one athletics academy in Morocco and one in Zimbabwe. So we're helping kids there, but during the pandemic, it was, harder because they needed help, with food, with drinks, with, the essentials, it was very hard for them to have medicine, to have everything. So we fundraised a lot during the pandemic to send them money so they were able to buy some food and some water, and essentials.
Wow. And so tell us a little bit about the company.
So I created the company in 2007 because I was working for different houses, maisons de joaillerie, like Van Cleef, like Cartier, and I was designing some pieces for the Little Dream Foundation. So we were selling, in favor of Little Dream. I was working for different companies, and I create all the jewelry for Beda & Co., which is a Swiss watchmaker. And I thought to myself, I should do it for me because I wanted to do it on my own. I have all the cosmetics now that I made with the precious stones.
See that you started expanding to OC Home, also to the OC Spa collection, and now the OC Cosmetics. So it's definitely a great brand that you're expanding towards where the real need is.
Well, we have the experience for the couple. So we have couple massage, in the spa, we have the full experience.
But let me ask you, in other words, what is really luxury to you?
Well, I mean, luxury for me, it's something that you can't buy, it's something like it's an experience that you will live through it, and something that it's untouchable, but it's there, Luxury is it's a lifestyle, I would say.
I wanted to ask you because obviously with everything that we've been facing with the pandemic and the adjustments that we have been doing, how have you leveraged your business?
What we did is we put our business on e-commerce. That was the solution, and we're working with 2 different agencies, one in London and one in Las Vegas. So they're taking care of all our PR. Use a lot of influencers now. We want them to come and have the experience, at the boutique, and then at the spa and everything, so they could talk about it. The fact that you use also different people like influencers that could talk about their experience, that could say, okay, I did that, I felt this,
I want to bring you a few. I'm going to bring you a few next week. So they're going to love it. I think it's going to be a great collaboration there.
Nice.
But besides that, what you have to share with the world is so fascinating, because not just professionally, but also on a personal level. I know you've been facing some difficulties, not just the pandemic, but on a personal level with injuries, because
Yeah.
you are a black belt, third dan, right?
So, I mean, I had a very, very bad accident 5 years ago. Because I was boxing, I was doing an exhibition in Paris against the first student of Bruce Lee, and he was showing, kung fu. I was
Jesse
showing,
Glover, right?
huh? Jesse
Jesse
Glover.
Glover? Yeah.
And during the exhibition, I don't know, for some reason, he gave me a real punch, and I heard my neck go crack. And then after the exhibition, my right arm was totally numb. I could not move it. And so for months and months, I could not move my arm. I was in pain and it was terrible. So my surgeon said, well, we should put a cage in your neck to release the nerves. So, you will have back your arm. And he said it's a very simple operation, and, it will take a week, and then you could fly back to America. So I flew down to Switzerland to have the operation. And the operation was supposed to take, a few hours, but it take a long time. I came out in the morning at 9, and I came out in the afternoon at 4. And I asked the nurse, I said, can you pass me the phone? Because I like to call my mom. And she passed me the phone, and I said to my mom, I can't feel my leg, I can't feel my arm, I can't feel anything. And there is like a panic, in the room. And then they put me back into the MRI, and they discovered that they cut my spinal cord. So I went back to my room. The professor came in my room, and they say, you will never walk again. So I was like, oh my God, my world just fell down in one split second. Everything was fine from one day to the other, and then it was a nightmare. So I was there in the hospital, and in Switzerland you have the right to go, if you
Yeah.
want to leave. So I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to be a vegetable for my kids. I mean, they're coming to see me, and I'm totally paralyzed in a bed. It's horrible for them. So I had all these thoughts in my mind. I didn't know what to do and everything. And then one day I had my little toe who started to move. And I thought to myself, okay, if this one moves, I'm going to make everything else move. So I had to go through a battle against myself, because it's like a computer that broke down, And so you have everything in the brain, but nothing goes down, nothing goes in your body, So you have to relearn everything. So I had to relearn how to dress up, to wash myself, to cook, to drive, to swim, to do everything. I had to relearn everything.
Wow.
And step by step, I'm doing a lot of therapy every day. I do 5 hours of therapy every day in order to keep up walking and keep what I gained, but I will never be back to 100% like I used to be.
And on top of that, you have 3 sons, a business running, like all of this is, right a few years ago. So the way that you overcame this situation and really made it to an opportunity to continue growing and inspiring in other women and other individuals, I find it fascinating. Thank you for sharing that. And this is a great story, by the way, to share in Clubhouse. Have you heard of this app?
No, I never heard of that.
It's like this new hot platform where everybody goes in there into rooms and shares some topics, and in this case, you can bring some great topics about empowerment, inspiration, business growth.
After my accident, I created a foundation called Never Give Up. It's to help people with spinal cord injuries, because, in the first months is the most important. And imagine if, you're the family supporter, and it happened to you, who's going to bring the money to the family, to pay your electricity bill, to pay for your food, to pay for your kids to go to school and everything. So, and for your treatment,
Right.
Because if you don't have any income, how are you going to do that? And before the insurance clicks in, 3 months later, you have to do something about it. So during this period, we take care of all the bills for everybody, and we give them the best treatment in order to come back, you know, because it's really the 3 first months that is the most important. I mean, if I had the chance to have, you know, a foundation like that when I had my accident, I would have, you know, be much better quicker, because I spent 2 years and a half in a wheelchair, you know. I was 2 years and a half in a wheelchair, and then I was walking with 2 sticks, then with 1 stick, and now I can walk, you know, on my own. But it took so long, you know, and, you know, where I go to the physiotherapy center every day, you know, I had lots of my friends that are still in a wheelchair, you know, but I became their inspiration, you know, I helped them, and we did the 5K this year, you know, where I was pushing one of my friend in a wheelchair, and we did the 5K together, and it was the spirit of never give up, you know. And I think it's super important that, you know, there's, whatever you do in life, you know, whatever you have objective in life, I think, you know, if you have this in your brain, never give up, I think you will succeed at everything you try to do, you know. And I think it's very important.
That's great. No, thank you for sharing. Definitely an inspiration for everybody listening today. Now, do you have any books or anything that inspires you or that has helped you throughout the journey?
I wrote a book myself about women and martial arts. Actually, it's in French, but I was gonna translate it in English, because I think it's very interesting. It's for women to choose the right martial art. It's crazy. I had my second son, and I say, okay, I put on 17.5 kilo during my pregnancy. So I say, okay, I gonna make a bet that so my son was born on the 1st of December. And on the 3rd of March, we had a gala for the Little Dream Foundation. So I thought, okay, I'm going to lose 17.5 kilos for the 3rd of March, breastfeeding my kid, you know?
Oh
So
my God.
we went to the battle of diet and everything, exercise, diet, exercise, everything. So the day of the 3rd of March, I put myself on the scale. And guess what? I lost it.
You
I lost
did?
17 kilos,
No way.
500 grams,
That's not easy at
500
all. I mean, wow.
grams. So I lost my bet. But I fitted my dress. So that was
There you
okay.
go. That's good. Wow, that's incredible. No, but very, very good. So, if there's a takeaway that you can share with the audience on an inspirational level, what would it be?
Well, I think that's, like I said before, the most important thing is like when you have a project, or you have, you know, a business idea or something that you want to achieve, you know, you have to focus, you know, stay focused on what you want to do, and work hard at it, you know, because, you know, success doesn't arrive from one day to the other. It's a lot of work.
Love it. Love it. Love it, Orianne. This is great. I think we touched base on everything, and this is great. But if you want to share something else, go ahead.
Well, I mean, I think now today, you know, it's very important that people help each other. And I think, you know, we're missing this nowadays, you know, we need to have more respect for each other. You
I
know,
do appreciate your time, Orianne. This is great, and definitely we'll connect next week to do some things together. If everybody could please follow Orianne Collins on social media and to check out her website, also about the Little Dream Foundation and everything that she's doing, please do so because it's phenomenal. I love your work. Keep doing the same thing, and looking forward to see where this can take.
thank you. Thank you very much. And have a great weekend.
All right. Bye,
All
Orianne.
right.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, guys. That was Orianne Collins. Superwoman, what she's been doing, not just on the professional level, but also personal. It's incredible. Beautiful jewelry designs that she does, also with the spa collection, home, and everything that she's doing is incredible. So I hope everybody got some inspiration out of this conversation, some takeaways when it comes to the professional and personal level. And as I always say, if you have any questions, please put it in the comments, reach out, and Have a beautiful weekend and keep the beautiful success in life. Bye, guys.